Hawthorne Bank in Liberty is a proud supporter of the Liberty School District. At Hawthorne Bank, we understand the importance of a strong community and a strong school district. We also understand the importance of a strong financial future for our school district's families and for our local businesses.
I'm Melissa Hubble.
I'm Katie Colbert.
I'm Lynn McClure.
I'm Nick Richmond, and Hawthorne Bank is proud to support KLPS and the Liberty Public School District.
Hawthorne Bank, with you every step. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, welcome to our weekly Blue Jay football press conference. I'm Coach Chad Fregon. I'm here to answer questions on our game from this past week against Liberty North and our upcoming game against Staley in round 3 of the playoffs. Go ahead.
What things do you think the team struggled with the most last week against the Eagles, but you guys need to improve on to beat Staley this week?
Well, a couple things. I think when you look at offense, we were disappointed after that. After our initial few series, we didn't score many points, and we struggled to score points down the road. And a lot of that was with third down conversions and fourth down conversions. Times where we needed just a couple yards to keep drives going, and we're unable to get that. A lot of that's credit to Liberty North's defense. Did a good job. And some of it was execution mistakes on our end. So we know we got to clean that up offensively. Really defensively, we played a really good game. We created 4 turnovers. But right off the bat, we gave up a 63-yard run that should have been a shorter run if we'd have tackled well. And it was one of those times where it looked like everybody's kind of waiting for somebody else to hit him or to go out of bounds, and it didn't. And that's not how we play defense. We take pride in running to the football and swarming to the ball, and was disappointed to see that. So we got to make sure we don't have any of those letdowns this week and continue to do what we've done all season. Go ahead.
Robert went down during the game. What is his status, and what are you guys going to do differently if you can't perform Friday?
Yeah, Robert did. Second game in a row where he got hurt early on, and it's a credit to our kids. They adapted and went well, and we're confident in the guys that went in there. So, we're hoping for the best with him. He's been a great player for us for a long time, and we need him this Friday night. We're hoping he can get back and go. But we'll prepare everybody just like we do with every game and get people reps ready to go so that we have multiple players that can come in and execute our offense and our defense. These are two-way starters that affects both sides of the ball. Go ahead.
What's practice going to look like this week as you're entering the district championship?
It'll be a lot the same. Really, the only difference we're going to have practice this week is that our sophomore team, who's done with their schedule, we keep them out for football unless they're going out for a winter sport. We have a handful of kids that have finished up their football season that are going to be going out for either basketball or swimming or wrestling, starting that today. So that'll make things a little bit different in practice. Other than that, we'll follow the same schedule we have this entire season. Go ahead.
The ending scores were very close at the end of the game. What do you think was the biggest contributing factor to this?
Well, I think as you look at it, when we didn't coming out at halftime and at half, I had told our kids that we needed one score to put this thing away, and we weren't able to get it. And really big credit to our defense. They gave up, 52, just an incredible field goal by their kicker. And then we turned the ball over inside the 10. They punched it in. But other than that, our defense was really stingy and did some good things and won that game for us on Friday. The offense got us off to the start. Defense finished it out. Go ahead.
Would you say Staley will be the best team you play all year?
Yeah, I would think so. Staley's an undefeated team, and they're ranked number 1 in 5A. They definitely look like it on film. They have a lot of kids back from a team that went to the state semifinals this past year. And we're going to have to play a really good football game to have a chance to win Friday. We're going to go in there and give it all we got and play our Blue Jay football.
How would you describe the atmosphere of Friday's game with it being the Liberty versus Liberty North and it being cold and everything?
It definitely was chilly. It was one of our first, maybe the coldest game we've had in a few years. And but great crowds, good energy, and just really fun to have a game here at Liberty High School. It's the first time that we've played Liberty North. It's the third time we've played them in the past 2 years. And it's been at different places each time. It's just been at Jewel, and it's been up their place, and been at our place now. And so everyone's had a little bit different feel to it.
Are you impressed with Staley blowing out St. Joe?
Yeah, St. Joe's a team that really came on as the year went along and was in some close games and at the end and had some nice victories. Definitely, they had a new coaching staff this year, and you can tell they got better. So, to see them, get beat by Staley like that is, it is. You can learn from it and see what they did and what they did right and what they did wrong. But, Yeah, it was surprising to see it that big. Good.
You guys had a tough loss to Staley last year to end your season. What are you guys going to try to do differently than what you did last year?
Well, I think, the first thing that we got to do differently is not turn the football over. And we had 3 turnovers in the first half the last time we played Staley. That's a credit to their defense. They put a lot of pressure on you and have really good players. But we have to take care of our end of it and take care of the football and be able to move the field and convert when we have those issues. We had, a couple times with the ball inside in their red zone last year in the first quarter. We were unable to get any points out of it. We had a missed field goal and interception, and we got to be able to convert on those chances this year. Yes, Blake?
Are there any specific players you want to focus on Staley's team?
Well, I think you look at them, they have a lot of quality players. Their offense, obviously they graduated Julian Ross, but their quarterback, Rayburn, is just an amazing player. He's a kid that can beat you with his arm or his feet. And they have a lot of different weapons, very good offensive line that they run around. Defensively, they have both of their ends back. And they're both really good players and multi-sport kids. I know one of them is a state champion wrestler and just a really good player. And they just surround them. You can tell they're extremely well coached. They give you a lot of different looks, and they'll run to the football every time. Yes?
What does Staley like to do offensively?
Well, they're very multiple offense. They're able to line up and run the ball with the tight end sets, and they can spread it out and throw it around a little bit. And, when you look at them, sometimes I feel like looking at their offense, they have 3 or 4 different offenses, and they use the one that's working right. And it's credit to them that they're very dynamic in what they do offensively. All right, thanks for coming today. We'll check in again next week on our next edition of our Liberty Blue Jay football press conference. Thank you.
Hawthorne Bank in Liberty is a proud supporter of the Liberty School District. At Hawthorne Bank, we understand the importance of a strong community and a strong school district. We also understand the importance of a strong financial future for our school district's families and for our local businesses.
I'm Melissa Hubble.
I'm Katie Colbert.
I'm Lynn McClure.
I'm Nick Richmond, and Hawthorne Bank is proud to support KLPS and the Liberty Public School District.
Hawthorne Bank, with you every step. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.